nada inusual hoy, esto es solo un blog regular, ¿no? Estoy en España y Chewie es aquí. Toda mi familia vive aquí y los estoy visitando para Navidad. Y si mi español es una mierda, pero al menos he intentado. Okay, so today's video is going to be about stuff I like and some stuff I don't like in Spain. But before that, I'm going to take you through a very, very quick mini vlog of our travel day, because it was most unusual traveling with the doggy woggy. So let's step out of our safe surrounds and into the real world. Real world. The first thing is I'm going to be a total nightmare in airport security. I have a laptop, I have chargers, I have a straightener, I have toiletries, I have an iPad, I have a phone, I have a dog, I have makeup. So I'm in a taxi on the way to the airport and my driver is Gabriel. Here he is. Say hello. Hello. And we're on our way to the airport now. So fingers crossed everything goes well. We're having a great time, aren't we?
Yes, this is the Christmas time.
Yay! We're in Dublin airport and we came through airport security fine and everybody loved Chewie and everyone was really nice. We are at our boarding gate and we're waiting to get on the flight. Chewie is asleep and we're a little bit anxious because they're taking bags of people. So that's very loud. But they're taking bags of people. So yeah, looks like we're all ready to go. Chewie even got his own seat. Pretty exciting. Look at all the people. I already got yelled at by that bus driver there. So we know we're in Spain. We just have to figure out what bus to get. So we had an okay sleep, 6 hours, and now we're going to the airport to fly Madrid to Malaga. Nobody's child, I'm nobody's child. We've just arrived in Malaga airport and we are waiting for Papa because he thought we'd be a lot slower, but we were pretty fast coming through the checkpoints and getting our bags and stuff. But yeah, we're really excited to see him.
So here I am on a balcony in Spain and I'm aware that the lighting isn't perfect, but it's just gonna have to do because I could film myself perfectly, but then you wouldn't get a lovely view of Spain. And I'm going to talk about the stuff I really like here and a couple of the things that I don't like. So obviously my family live here. And yeah, I love my family, blah 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 blah. Have I told you about these footballs? They're the most amazing crisps ever. And I could eat them all day long. I like to eat them like this. Spain actually does crisps really well. They have like the witchy ones that you put on your fingers and they look like nails. Controversially, they're the corn snack kind, not the potatoey kind. But they're amazing. Like I could literally eat them all day long and do. And I've gained about half a stone since being here a week ago. So. Another thing I really like is the variety of ice creams that they have. And I don't have one here, but there's like these ice creams and you push the bottom and then when you get to the bottom, it's like all this candy stuff. Anyway, they're really good. Another food product I like are these Nesquik patty things, 6 in a pack. And like I would eat a whole pack and they're a really good reason to consider emigrating to Spain because they're amazing. I guess saying sunshine is pretty redundant. Obviously having the sun means you can do a lot more stuff. You can go for walks and do outdoorsy things. Most people tan, not me because I'm a vampire. No, I'm naturally this shade of orange. What happens to me in the sun is I just freckle. Freckle, 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 freckle. Freckles everywhere. Freckles everywhere. Some people get that nice little sprinkle of freckles. I just get them everywhere. It's not pleasing to me. If it was a bit more neutral temperature at home, I think I wouldn't object too much. But I kind of like the cold and having fires and blankets and snuggling in front of a fire and stuff like that. But that's just me. I think most people in the world would disagree with me and say that they like the sunshine. But it's nice. It's nice for a short period of time. The Spanish attitude is amazing. They're all super laid back here and it can come across to us foreigners as being rude, but actually they're not being rude. They just give 0 Fs most of the time. So sometimes like you'll ask somebody in a store, you'll go up to them or whatever and you'll be like, excuse me, can you tell me where the lit is? And they'll just go, want to see that again? That is called the Spanish shrug and it's amazing and it basically means that they don't really care. In Ireland, if you're working in a shop and somebody comes up to you, you'd at least pretend to go to the back room to look for something. But in Spain, they just siesta. Siestas are cool. They happen in the mid to late part of the day. Traditionally, it was like between 2 and 6, but now it's more like between 2 and 4, 2 and a half, 4. And they're not just nap time. They're time for people to kind of go do their own thing and spend time with their family, or you can go just have a nap, which is pretty nice too. And it's easy to fall asleep here because it's really lazy. But on the flip side, they can be kind of annoying too, because if you're in the shops or something like that, everything just closes, so it takes a big chunk of the middle of your day out. But also it slows life down here, so it's nice for the local people. And the reason they have them is because basically it's too effing hot to do anything at that time of day. Mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. It's probably true of Irishmen as well. And women. Then obviously they work later too, so yeah. Good things, bad things, good things, bad things. Not good songs. Language. Pretty much everybody in the Costa del Sol, which is where I'm staying, has more than one language. My niece who lives here is 4 and is in the school system, now speaks English, Spanish, French, and she's starting to learn German. They're just really, really good at language here. My Spanish sucks. When I was in school, I was taught a language called Esperanto, which was intended to be the universal language of the world, and it kind of tied together a load of different languages and their commonalities. So Spanish was something that always kind of interested me, and I picked it up a little bit along the way, but I would like to practice it a bit more, but I don't really get the opportunity here because everybody answers me in English, but that's because they're trying to be polite, so yeah. Driving. People in Spain drive crazy. Taxi drivers are nuts, but your fare is pretty low because you get there 3 times as fast as anything else. It's usually pretty much a shocker for everybody who comes out of the airport for the first time. They are so aggressive with their driving. I love the markets here. We call them lucky luckies because originally the only English word they would have would be lucky lucky, like look at my produce. And what's really cool is they allow you to haggle and like a bargain. I will walk away if you don't give me a good deal. So they're super fun. And as for the men, well, they're pretty much half dressed all the time, so that's a big plus from me. Overall, I think Spain is a really cool country to visit. I can see why my family live here. Would I want to live here? No. I kind of like the hustle and bustle and madness of Ireland, but who knows? So hopefully maybe I'll get another vlog out while I'm here, or maybe I'll be too busy to do one. But for now, Happy New Year, and I'll see you on the other side.